I chose to do my presentation on ZocDoc, which is a healthcare marketing service that allows for more use of telehealth and serves patients and improves the quality of patient care. What is ZocDoc? ZocDoc is considered a digital marketplace where patients are connected to a list of healthcare providers through the use of a search engine where they input their systems or concerns that they want to see a doctor for. ZocDoc takes into consideration visit reason, insurance network, location, and appointment availability. ZocDoc is not responsible for matching patients with a specific provider. After the list is presented to the patient, the rest is patient-directed. Through the use of reviews and provider qualifications, patients can choose if they want to schedule an appointment. Healthcare providers pay a fee to be a part of ZocDoc as it creates more patients for them to potentially care for. Although ZocDoc can essentially be utilized by anyone, the target market would be those with busy schedules, as well as millennials. As society fills their schedule with work, school, events, and more, the simplicity of ZocDoc allows for flexibility as they can see the available time slots that providers have throughout a given week. For millennials, many are unfamiliar with calling clinics to schedule appointments and do not have the funds to pay clinical fees, which drives them away from the traditional ways of making doctor appointments. ZocDoc offers a simple way for the younger generation to find providers and make an appointment with the click of a button. This is a great service to millennials as their comfort with the use of technology or online platforms is served through the use of ZocDoc. As mentioned in the previous slide, this healthcare service values the simplicity for its users and offers a way for patients to avoid the burden of healthcare bills. Along with this, patient wait time is reduced. Studies show that the average amount of time a patient waits to see a doctor after making a call is around 2 weeks. Along with this, once they get in the clinic, they generally wait half an hour to an hour before they get to see the healthcare professional. On the flip side, healthcare providers are offered a platform to market themselves to acquire more patients through having exceptional reviews and credit for their experience as a professional. Most of the appointments made through ZocDoc are telehealth or virtual appointments. To take in consideration the current situation that society finds itself in with the global pandemic, telehealth has emerged to become a dependable source of healthcare attention. This will create more attention towards ZocDoc as it can play the part of the middleman with people wanting to get connected with a healthcare provider they can communicate with virtually. When they communicate with a doctor virtually or through telehealth, they do not have to wait when they walk into a doctor's office, and they can be scheduled to meet with a doctor in as little as 3 days after trying to make an appointment. As far as ZocDoc's position in the market is concerned, there are other competitors with similar business models such as Patient Pop. However, there are key factors that ZocDoc can hone in on to stay in the lead of the market as well as build their brand reputation. These factors would include working with physicians who are qualified, excel in patient care, and are experienced. If the quality of the healthcare professionals that come up from the result of a search have poor reviews or lack of experience, that is a reflection of the credibility of the ZocDoc platform. In order to have qualified professionals that result in their search engine, ZocDoc verifies that each provider has the appropriate specialty qualifications such that the provider can market himself or herself as practicing in that specialty. This verification process includes a review of the provider's completion of relevant training in a specialty or subspecialty, possession of specialty board certification as applicable, and membership in applicable societies for that specialty. Along with this, patients must also feel as though their information is secure and kept private between them and the provider. ZocDoc must continue to reach out to providers and market themselves to convince healthcare organizations that they should use ZocDoc to improve their quality of patient care. The more healthcare professionals using ZocDoc, the better chance a patient has of finding the most suitable provider for their medical needs. Overall, ZocDoc does an exceptional job of marketing itself in the healthcare industry. with places where it can improve to work its way to the top of its competition.